To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. Monday night prime time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
21G.
Tua off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Tua now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Hey, time about two.
Here's a design run. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This down to Achane. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Pass brought in by Watson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Ready.
Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Hit. Crack roll 80. 19 Wyatt. Dragon 60. 18, 5 in. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready?
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. This is a heater. Go big game downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Finds his back, A-Chan. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Get set. Let's go. 21 out. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Going all the way to the end zone here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pass play coming here. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 3rd down and 8. Third and long for him here. Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 on 3rd down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 now from the 30.
20, TX. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Tua out of the pistol. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They pitch it to H-Hand. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down, here's Tua. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Connor, look. Go ahead.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
21G, 21G.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Escapes out to the left. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
He may only be a rookie, but they've got some serious faith in him to hit from that distance like a long-time vet. That kick, actually a new season long for the rookie as well. Well done.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Here we go. Seven Pirates.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying for the deep ball. Misses. Caught. this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals face a 4-point deficit. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
17. Bengals 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to Achane. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Corner, long. 44. Turbo 3, turbo 3. Out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll try a deep shot down the left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw to start the drive. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go. Press on leading. Fix the eagle. Go.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw left side, complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Come on.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Taken out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 17.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Cougar nice.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 1 yard from, and now it's 4th and goal at the 5.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Corner, long.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
21G.
2 and out from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready. 18.
Go with the design keeper. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
They'll send out the punting unit. That's taken in at the 42. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this 2nd quarter. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Brings it in at the 13. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. One's complete right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Bison. Here we go. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Still going inside the 35. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Bengals 14.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Cut by the open man. He dodged the tackle. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Bison, 6, Buffalo 18. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Ready.
Toss now to the short side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock, bringing pressure, and it's blocked! The Dolphins scoop it up. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the punt kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, 21, too long. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready, low.
First down, here's Tua. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down carry for Achan. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 12. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Tunned by Lowell, will look to throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
18, rattle.
Man in motion here. Working on first down. It is cut left side. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Cougar, Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcats.
Back to pass on first and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Those are the hurry up here.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates.
From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. And we've got to regroup for second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Throwing again on second. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Fourth down, pass coming. Forced out to his right. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
Solo left Zion. Solo 21G, 21G. Hey, 21 TX. Yeah. What?
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 18, right in.
They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. Left thing, 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 27.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Tagovailoa on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 27.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. I just couldn't quite find the connection.
Come on. Hey. Press on, lady.
Air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The Bengals send out the punting unit, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set.
Winning team.
They pitch it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Get set. Solo left side. But it did. Hey, 21 T8.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Hey, Watson, Oscar. Hey!
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Has him on the quick hitter. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Dolphins ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Turbo 3, kick. Ready, T.
He's going to pass it here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Go ahead. Ready, T.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Now a deep shot back towards the middle of the field. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Get it. Hop, 70, hop, 65, 55.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Throwing it on second down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down, Cincinnati.
60. Here we go. 70 left, cut like this, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
He's going to throw again on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
21G, 21G.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 20G, what's it?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
That's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Finds his back. H.N. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete, right side. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the 42. Pass play now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's the long back on the handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you